What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! Hey, man. How many of y'all are bored until the NBA season? Yeah, I know. 2K just came out. We all know it's fixed. NBA 2K20. Alright? You know what I'm saying? I'm still playing the game, not even on cap. But the real ones know that everybody realistically is always bored until NBA season starts. So I was just in a basketball mood. I was just like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Get this so fresh, so clean reaction, bro. We have the most when disrespecting another NBA player goes too far from Jimmy High Roller. I had a lot of you guys actually request this, and I was just like, why not let it fly on the main channel? Let's get it.
69% free throw line.
So I guess this is like obviously what the title says, taking things too far whenever something happens.
This is Anderson Varejao. After watching his teammate,
I remember watching that live, man.
Court, put up a valiant effort.
Anderson Varejao should have just retired after that.
Like a lawn chair by a man half a foot shorter than him and 50 pounds lighter. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You don't recover from stuff like this.
That's what I'm saying.
Just disrespect.
Bro, imagine imagine working so hard to get to the NBA and you're most famous for getting dunked on, bro. Anderson Varejao, bro. You gotta just hold this massive L, bro. And then the fact that it's just like he screenshotted it in just this picture, bro. This is a super no homo, by the way. But it's just like Anderson Varejao, man. Fuck.
In fact, the NBA has had its fair share of disrespectful moments. Like when Shaquille O'Neal dunked so hard on Chris Dudley.
Oh, and he pushed him. I remember that.
In the middle of a basketball.
And he missed on the ball in
this moment when
Iverson, best player of all time. Curry second.
Or what about the time when Scottie Pippen dunked so hard on Patrick Ewing? It hurt my feelings.
Bro, he just walked over him.
We didn't remember, but we'll never forget. Imagine working your entire life, pursuing a nearly impossible goal, then getting drafted to the NBA in the first round and becoming an Olympian, just to be remembered as the guy that Vince Carter.
Oh man, that's that guy.
Remember these all-time disrespectful moments.
Wow,
they were monumental.
This dude jumped over somebody in the NBA game
when Jeremy Lin in Staples Center waved off Kobe Bryant in the final minutes of a tie game, which is basically a death sentence. Now, it takes a brave
you waved off Kobe Bryant?
Off the Black Mamba in his own house. And luckily for Lin, he hit this shot.
Oh, okay.
He did have to provide a full-length essay.
But look, man, you know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, that takes a lot of balls for somebody to do. I don't find this disrespecting at all. I just find this sticking up for yourself and being a leader. You know what I'm saying? You can tell Kobe Bryant is a very manipulative person. He probably had everybody in the locker room scared and on their knees and hands and knees and everything like that from just what he was saying. But I actually give Jeremy Lin this massive respect. Too bad he was only like a one-season wonder in the NBA.
Kobe explaining why on earth he waved him off. Because, quite honestly, you don't just shrug off a 5-time champion in crunch time.
Look at Kobe and his feelings.
Don't talk trash to a man that whooped up on you the last time you played him.
A Kunpo hit him.
Enes Kanter said that Zion Williamson was...
I ain't gonna lie, Enes, whatever this dude's name is.
With hops.
I don't feel like his overhype. I feel like his Julius Randle with hops.
Julius Randle proceeded to remind Kanter that the last time Kanter tried to guard him, Randle dropped 45 points.
Damn.
But
yeah, man, that man Kanter's always trying to fight somebody, though.
Unlike Rafer Alston in 2009, who was getting busted so bad by Eddie House, he just slapped the man across the
Y'all remember that game? Look at Eddie House. He swing back, man.
Lit Alston up for 31.
Bro, imagine a dude like Eddie House going off, bro. I remember that game.
Out your mouth. But from one particular angle, you can actually see Eddie House bump skip.
Oh, he bumped him. He has a right to slap him.
That's a case of...
That's why Eddie House didn't even do nothing.
Now, most
soft ass, yo. I'll drop him off 1v1.
Strongest
dude about 5'3", building a good day.
What you may not know is that he is so strong that one time he met Shaquille O'Neal at the rim and blocked him so hard that Shaq ended up on his back. Wallace was 6'8", 240.
Ben Wallace, though.
7'1", 325. The man couldn't even get the ball out of his hand.
That was a block.
O'Neal deep on the post.
That was a block. That's just Shaq being able to, you know what I'm saying, get that finesse in. You know, when Shaq was in the league, they was always hacking Shaq in him. So, you know, it's just no point. And even trying to argue. Someone goes in for a block on Shaq, they're just going to call a foul.
But I mean, at least Shaq and Wallace played the same position. In 2006,
but man, Shaq, I've never seen Shaq got packed like that before. Whoa.
In recent history, when he packed one on a...
I mean, nowadays I can block him too, you know what I'm saying? He's old, so...
And no, you are not in a parallel universe. 13 years ago, Chris Paul, a 6-foot guard, posterized Dwight Howard, a 7-foot shot-blocking center.
Number 2, Hornets Magic.
I mean, Dwight Howard's like a casual basketball player, you know? Like...
He didn't just dunk. He dunked on Dwight Howard.
And CP3 was, you know, most players when they come into the league, they have their most athleticism because they come out of college.
Hands drew a foul while doing it.
Wow.
On the other end of the basketball spectrum, you have a guy that is so incompetent that he misses 4 point-blank layups in a row on his own hoop.
Bro, what the hell are you doing?
He gets rejected.
Why is he trying to score on his own opponent's rim? What is wrong with this dude? That is the worst basketball player I have ever seen. Why is he trying to score on his own rim? Did he pop a perk or something before the game? I've never seen this. What is he doing?
That he misses 4 point-blank layups in a row on his own hoop.
Bro, what is he doing?
To top this off, he gets rejected by his own teammates and then does this weird walk-off trot. As if he's not even surprised he was shooting on the wrong hoop. Like he's disappointed he didn't score on his own basket.
What?
Dude is just weird.
Weirdo.
But basketball can get weird at times. Like last season when Calvin Abueva of the Philippine Basketball Association and Terrence Jones, former NBA player, got into an odd but funny but ultimately fucked up altercation. It all started when Abueva drops the shoulder on Jones, sending him to the floor. Jones then gets back at Abueva by sneaking in a shot to the giblets, immediately dropping Abueva like a bag of rocks. And after running around for about 6 years, it appeared that Calvin was over it. Little did Jones know, Abueva wanted one last shot on him.
Puts it up, doesn't work. Jones with a board.
Oh, man! He dropped him. He snuck him.
While chasing a rebound later that game, Calvin Abueva catches Terrence Jones off guard with what appears to be a closeout in the depths of hell. One of the dirtiest and most disrespectful acts I've ever seen on the court.
Oh my gosh!
And to make matters worse, after causing an all-out brawl, getting ejected from the game, and facing an indefinite suspension, Abueva somehow manages to make matters worse by climbing onto the scorer's table and dancing to the Real Slim Shady by Eminem.
What is wrong with this dude? Yo!
Why are you doing this? Why are you so out of control? Why are you dancing like that? Please, stop it.
What are you doing?
Someone, please,
that is cringe.
Under control.
Bro, but Terrence Jones, like, we're not going to just excuse the fact that dude grabbed his nuts and shit, bro.
This all took place on ESPN 5. So a whopping 27 people witnessed this madness.
ESPN 5?
Absolutely pathetic. But disrespect does not discriminate.
25 people were only watching them?
At any time. Like in the 2017 NBA playoffs when LeBron and the Cavs were doing their annual beatdown of the Toronto Raptors, and while up by 16 points, LeBron draws a foul, acts like a fool, then grabs a beer from a concessions lady and pretends to drink it. This is in the middle
That's actually
of a
funny.
playoff game, and LeBron is so confident that the Cavs got this in the bag that he's now cracking jokes, doing sketch comedy on the sidelines. Just imagine if, like, Ron Baker did this, or like Jared Dudley or something. That would be a huge fine and possibly a suspension. But hey, when you're the king, you can do stuff like this.
I mean, like, not really. Like, that's nothing wrong with it. It's not like he drank it.
Speaking of disrespect and confidence, in 2012, in a game against the Bobcats, Kobe Bryant was so confident that he would sink a free throw that he bet Gerald Wallace $500,000 that he would make it. In a 2-point game, with 4.8 seconds left in the fourth, Kobe Bryant was making $500,000 bets just to flex his dominance.
Damn.
And you know what? That's loves this time. Relishes it. And he and Gerald Wallace are having a conversation. That's Kobe and Gerald Wallace going at each other while Kobe's on the free throw line. Gerald's still talking.
No, he's really not.
Still having a conversation.
Imagine betting 500 racks that you making a free throw. Wow. That's a flex. I ain't even gonna lie. He gets some cool points for that. No cap. Kobe gets some cool points.
Wallace was disrespected by an NBA legend.
Give him a couple of cookies for that one.
Cousins, who was called out by Brittany Griner in 2016 when she said,
What'd she say?
She could beat him one-on-one. And as much as I would like to think she was joking, I am absolutely positive she really thinks she could beat DeMarcus Cousins.
I'm glad she's that confident in that.
First of all, I could beat everybody in the WNBA 1v1. Stoned as hell, everything. It's not even a question. The fact you challenge somebody like DeMarcus Cousins when she probably challenged him when he was in his prime, you know what I'm saying? That's just really, really disrespectful. It's not even a competition. It's not even like to be an asshole or anything, but men are just more physically stronger than women. There's just no possible way, like even me, like no one WNBA professional player is gonna be able to beat me one-on-one. I'm gonna be much faster, much stronger, much agile, much IQ'd up there, you know what I'm saying, to just be better, you know what I'm saying, overall. It's just, you can't really compare, because it's like lightweight versus heavyweight, you know, in boxing. You can't really compare the two, you know?
Accountability. But there's also a little delusion.
Oh, he called him delusional.
He says you'd be no better than the third best post player on the men's team.
Yo, that's where Kawhi's laugh came from. I'm dead.
I mean, I'm better, but and I know that kind of gets at him, but it's okay. It's okay, little man.
The best part
damn, she violated DeMarcus.
Is the reaction from other NBA players who know damn well what the outcome would be.
Like the confidence be cheap, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But I would like to see that. I would pay to see that. I pay for a ticket. Front row though. I gotta be front row. I got cubs on that one.
But nothing like the reaction from women's basketball coach legend Gino Ariamis when he heard what Griner said.
If there's no referee, I'm gonna go to the ATM and I'm gonna sell my house and I'm gonna put all my money on DeMarcus Cousins.
Wow. That's a messed up coach. You're supposed to have confidence in your player, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the WNBA isn't as popular, because of people like you. You're supposed to be defending your player. You're supposed to be like, yeah, she's going to drop him off 1v1.
Fatality.
You know who's there for the check?
Ben Simmons is known for his lack of three-point shooting. So to really humiliate the guy, Jimmy
Bro, why does Ben Simmons always try to shoot threes,
challenged him to make a three on this hoop with this ball. Just look at it. This is an NBA player.
How nervous are you on a scale of 1 to 8,500 right now? 8,500. 8,500, all right. Will Ben make the shot?
Why does Ben Simmons try to shoot threes? Just go inside the paint. You're literally 6'10" for no reason, bro. Like, imagine being that tall and your focus is to jack up threes. He still missed! This dude's garbage! When did this happen?
Yeah. But of all the disrespectful
this dude really missed still.
The saddest came last season when Harrison Barnes, two-time NBA champion, was traded from the Dallas Mavericks in the middle of a game.
What?
Being reported, folks, from Bleacher Report, reportedly, Harrison Barnes, mid-game, is being traded to Sacramento for Justin Jackson and Zach Randolph.
Damn. The disrespect.
Isn't even funny. Like, this is actually messed up.
That is messed up.
Man. This is sad. But the game of basketball.
That's why the Dallas Mavericks is never good. You know what I'm saying? How many titles do they have? Like one since the NBA's been invented?
And the flat out disrespect.
Imagine being a Dallas Mavericks fan, bro.
And as always, until next time.
Wow. And that is going to cap off when disrespecting another NBA player goes too far. That was actually very, very entertaining, man. Which was honestly the most disrespecting, in my opinion. It has to be the Olympics, bro. You talking about someone that works so hard and he plays an Olympic game that doesn't even freaking count like that. You know what I'm saying? And gets violated that bad. You know what? Now speaking about it, it's not a good thing because I hated how the NBA is going to a world with players not wanting to play in the Olympics like all the NBA stars. But now I see the reason why, because it's more of like a high, you know what I'm saying, high risk, low reward than it is for a high reward. Because you think about it, last couple years, like, what's his face? YG Tress, Paul George, you know what I'm saying? Buddy, you know what I'm saying, got that massive freaking shin or ankle injury, bro, that just like messed up his entire career. He's not even the same person how he was, you know what I'm saying? He averages probably like 12, 13 points nowadays, you know what I'm saying? He should be averaging like 25 plus, you know, simple things like that. So I could see why, because it's such a high, you know what I'm saying, like cost that they can pay for at the end. But comment down below what was the most disrespecting thing an NBA player did in this. And comment down below, you need to claim your NBA team. Claim your NBA team, man. You guys know I'm a Warriors fan. You know what I'm saying?